Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Kerbal Space Program. So I kind of modified things. I added some reaction wheels. Hopefully this will all go much better. We're going to test this out by going to Eve real quick. I'm going to try to hopefully keep this as a fairly short mission. And so a lot of the travel time might be in between episodes or something like that. But without further ado, let's see how it handles. Okay. I'll already tell you right now I'm a little upset with the wobbly I've maintained with this ship. Especially on initial launch there, you can definitely see it, where it's just like, okay, well, you know, that's probably fine, but whatever. Okay, we are at full throttle. We got crazy thrust going on. Not that many G's, though, so... Crazy thrust does not necessarily imply an incredible amount of meters per second or anything. Finishing up some coffee, sorry there. Okay. And yes, look at it go. We are almost out of our solid fuel. Liquid fuel is still going. This is also going to be a really great opportunity to kind of test exactly how we're going to get closer to places like Eve and whatnot. So that's also what I wanted to do. After this, we might do some live missions where we send people out, bring them back, and then get substantially more... What the hell just happened? That was stupid. Revert to launch. Okay, so apparently whenever I was messing around and adding reaction wheels and everything, it kind of screwed up my firing order. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this is... There it is. That's the one that needs to have its own... No, not its own action group. Let's get rid of you. But you're in the action group with that now. Okay, cool. So, yeah, because there's one of our new reaction wheels we got with our last research. I put another one up here, I think. Yeah, like right... yeah, there it is, right there. And then, yeah, hopefully that will give us all the torque and control that we need. Whoa! Well, I broke something. Sorry, launch pad. It just looks like a more impressive launch now. Like, the power of these rockets just completely decimated whatever potential launches that we could have in the future. Once again, we're not playing with money, so we don't have to replace it, which is rather convenient if I do say so myself. Okay. Yeah, now that you can actually blow up buildings by accident, and that coupled with, like, hard mode, where if your ship goes out of control, then you basically can't reset or anything like that. It's kind of terrifying to think about, where it's like, yeah, if you accidentally fly into your hangar, the place where you build these damn things, what does that exactly do? Like, is that pretty much the end of the game if you can't pay for it? It's like, it doesn't ever tell you it's the end of the game either, which for me is by far the worst part of the whole deal. It just sort of is like, you have to sit there and acknowledge it, and then delete your save, and then start over again, which is really the worst way to lose a game. Where it's just, you have to sit there and kind of go, yeah, I'm completely out of freaking options. Like, there's nothing else that I could possibly do in order to make this work, and now I'm pretty much doomed. Yeah, I'm definitely pretty much doomed. Alright, we're going to start a gravity term here. Gravity term? Sure. Let's see. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Prograde is coming up to meet us. Let's see. Again, we are looking for a height of about 70,000 kilometers, or 70,000 kilometers, that's quite a few. Just 70 kilometers, though, is what we want. And, yes, and then we will cut the engines and then work on getting our horizontal velocity up next. So this is going really well. I'm fairly pleased here. So, okay. And then turn the rest of the way. Look at the difference. Like, I don't even have RCS turned down. I'm just going by reaction wheels, and look at how much easier this is. Whoa, I say that, and then, of course, I'm having trouble killing that speed there. Okay. It was a lot easier, I guess, under atmosphere whenever, you know, we had fins that actually operated. We're still in atmosphere, but it's just not as effective. Okay. Okay, and RCS off. Let's see. We're still about a minute away from apoapsis, but that's fine. We're not going to fire right at a minute or anything. We're basically waiting for prograde to meet my marker here. And pass it a little bit, really. But this is... keep in mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. I just kind of have, like, these feelings I'm trying to suss out and basically be like, oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Like, that'd be a good indication of whenever I should start firing is right after this marker passes by my 10-degree mark here. And then I start firing, and then everything's all groovy and fine, and let's test that. Yay! Okay, cool. So now this is going to continue to chase in front of us. Okay. That's kind of the idea, is I'm trying to find a really good way to keep, like, apoapsis in front of us at all times. So it's going to grow, but that's not the biggest issue in the world. But yeah, hypothetically, what I want to do is just make sure apoapsis is always in front of us. That means we're not sinking down below the atmosphere anymore, and we can actually focus more on where we want to go next in regards to, like, how to organize our orbit. Here we go. I'm just adjusting a tiny bit to try to keep our apoapsis from going completely nuts here. Alright, there's periapsis. Whoop. Okay. That's a little much. Again, I'm still trying to figure out exactly the best way to do it, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and warp around over here. And yeah, not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay. And then we fire prograde. We have to turn on RCS for this. Maybe the control's not that great, but whatever. Yeah, our electric charge is still pretty high, so that's not the concern, at least. That's always the big scare, especially whenever you start flying with some of the more advanced solar panels and stuff like that, the ones that actually you have to deploy and fold out for them to work. And then you start doing all the maneuvers, and you're doing really good, and then you get to where you're going, and it's taken, like, 48 days game time or whatever to actually get there, and you realize you are completely out of power, and none of your solar panels are deployed, so there's no real way for you to actually deploy them anyways, so you're just basically kind of screwed and you have to start over. That's a bad feeling. I definitely don't particularly like it. Oh, we finally ran out of fuel on our main thrusters there. We need to go ahead and cancel that before that gets out of control. Alright. And that's why it was still so hard to turn. It makes more sense now. Okay. So 318, 220, that's close enough. You know what? I'm totally fine with that. We're just going to Eve. It's no big deal. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, Eve and Gilly. I'm real tempted now. If we have enough fuel for it, I want to save at least one of these damn planets for my idea of sticking 2 of these satellites on at once and launching them independently. That might have to wait until we get nuclear fuel, though. Okay. Let's see if we can go to Moho. I bet we can. I bet we're totally fine with that. Alright, we were able to achieve a stable orbit. Ah, damn it. I did it again. Okay. Oops, I did it again. Play with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby. Alright, and maneuver. Wait, no. No, yeah, that is what I want to do. Okay. Sorry, I forgot for a second what it was I was trying to achieve here. Alright. Yes. We just barely... We want to keep the solar apoapsis fairly close to us so we can just fire down as soon as we get out. Except that's not going to happen. It's going to be behind us. What am I talking about? Hold on. Stand by. Yeah, if we do that, then we're just going to have this crazy orbit that way. Okay. I'm trying to see exactly what it is I'm trying to achieve here. You know what? That apoapsis is going to be close enough that as soon as we leave Kerbin's sphere of influence... Okay, burn time 29 seconds. Okay, close enough. We're going to deal with it. Let's go ahead and turn. Let's try this without RCS. How does it work? Oh yeah, we turn pretty dang good without RCS on now. That inline reaction wheel has made a huge difference. Go figure. Alright. And speed up time. Woo. Woo. Okay. Getting a little scary fast there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. A little overshot where I wanted to go there, but that's fine. Totally fine. Whatever. Alright, now that our engines are fully on, that means our ability to turn and adjust is super easy now, so we don't have to worry about that. Always handy. Here we go. And we're just waiting. Oh. I'm like, I keep reacting to every little thing that happens, and that's probably not smart. Okay. Okay, close enough. Yes, we have achieved solar orbit. So let's go ahead and warp towards that. Okay. Ah, focus is gone again. Or it's been gone, whatever. Alright, so we've got a ton of fuel. I think we could definitely make it to Moho if we tried. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. We lost. Alright, I see what happened there. We're caught in... Shit. Okay. Hold on. We've got to fix this. This is a real problem. Alright, let's go find Prograde again, I guess. Oh... Yes, Prograde's looking good near the top of the globe here. Okay. I wish there was a way for me to, like, track exactly where my focus on the screen was sometimes, because I realize, especially with this game, there's not a lot going on visually, and I'll remark on something like the nav ball or any other number of graphs that are on the screen and just be like, oh yeah, oh, that's really good, and yeah, I realize that might not be the best way to do things. Then again, I highly suggest, as with any Let's Play video, that you two are playing games or having some other project and this is in the background. That's how I view them. So whenever I'm watching it, like when I'm really intently watching my videos, which isn't that often, admittedly, I definitely don't like sit there and try to review myself over much. Then it's always very strange because it's like, oh God, what am I doing? And then I kind of have to try to remember the context that I'm trying to create this stuff in, so that helps out a little bit sometimes. Okay, we are going to adjust our orbit around the sun to match with Moho. Alright, or so is the plan. And we should have enough fuel for that, I imagine. Alright, and... Whoa, go. Whoa, hello. What is going on? Oh, did I get back in... Son of a bitch. This is dumb. Alright, go away, Kerbin. I don't want you anymore. It's like a stalker or something. Jesus. Alright, and stop. Ooh. There we go. Main screen turn on. I don't know why I felt the need to reference that in particular in regards to, okay. There we go. Alright, cut the engines. We are. I'm like, this is getting maybe slightly annoying. Set as target. I'm like, am I actually pointing retrograde from the sun? Because prograde didn't change from how I was pointing at Kerbin there. So I'm like, okay, I'm trusting you. Yeah, it's still got me relative to Kerbin. This is, oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, hold on. Let me, oh, I'm still on the Kerbin escape route, that's why. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, can we please? Thank you. Alright, now we're in the sun's orbit. Good golly. Okay, that was more complicated than it needed to be for sure. Alright, now let us adjust just a teensy bit here. After wasting all that fuel being confused by our map and the fact that the focus is actually on Kerbin at the moment, which is maybe not so great. Okay, now! We thrust up. try to get this in as close to Moho as we possibly can at this point. And hopefully don't end up with another Helios satellite. Hopefully. Okay. I mean, I guess Eve is closer, but again, my arrogance is in the way. Don't mind me. Alright. And let us stop it right around there. Okay, cool. And we've got a pretty decent amount of fuel left. I don't know about actually meeting up with Moho at this point, but we'll at least have achieved our goal, our very, very humble goal of matching orbits with it. Okay, this is annoying. Hold on. Space Center. Sigh. Alright, and we need to go to the nav room. And we need to go to Interplanetary Drone Mark II. Good stuff. Okay, now we're focused where we want to be focused. Now we can do our time warp again. And, you know, if we get really lucky... No, it's not going to line up like that. It's too much to hope for. Alright. Also, that is a crazy tilt on this orbit here, so we'd have to line up the tilts first in order to get to Moho anyways. So... yeah, I guess... oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Hold on, I totally fell asleep at the wheel there. Let's just go ahead and continue to shrink this orbit and see what happens. See how far we get, and then try to assume certain things about our position as far as, or in regards to, how we need to adjust and make this work for us. Alright. Okay. Yeah, Jesus, it takes a lot of fuel to be able to shrink an orbit from around the sun. Yeah, that's, is it easier to expand? Or is it just easier to expand and shrink by layers? I'm not entirely certain. Maybe I should be going for gravity assist or something. I mean, that's what they do in real life, and gravity assists are a thing that you can do in Kerbal Space Program, but, yeah, that requires more science than I have access to in my wee simian brain. Let's see... yeah, this isn't even going to be close. How frustrating. Alright, well, I'm thinking. If we could figure out how to do landers really, really well, I'm talking like really, really well, what I would do is actually... yeah, there it goes, okay. Not even close. Alright, so... let me think. Okay, we're at 49.3, that's not enough to get anything. Whoa. Whoa. That's trippy. I hope you're seeing this the way I'm seeing it. It's definitely... okay. Let's just move on, shall we? Okay, what I'm thinking is, let's get all the data we possibly can from the moon. That's what I'm thinking. That's really pretty much what I'm thinking. So, how we're going to do that, let's see. We need to, first of all... oh man, this could get complicated very quickly. What we're going to do is we're going to build a space station around the moon. And this space station is going to house all of our fuel. Wait, do I even have the damn solar panels yet? No, I don't have any fancy solar panels. That's okay. We'll attach more later because we have docking ports, and that's all we really need. Utility. Yes, Clampetron, shielded docking port. Correct. Very much so correct. So what we're going to start doing is trying to put together a space station. Should be interesting. Should be very interesting. I have no idea how well this is going to work. Could be really bad. Could be absolutely freaking catastrophic. But I want to try. I've never done this before. So here's going to be our first part of our space station. Hello, first part of our space station. And then in order to build off of it, we will need to make plenty of docking ports. So let's see. That's the Clampetron. I don't know the difference between Clampetron and shielded. Let's see. Invented peaceful protest against lag. Crash tolerance is 10 meters a second. Max temperature. Drag 25, 25, mass 0.5. It's got twice the mass. So, yeah, I just don't know. I don't understand what the difference is, except maybe another couple steps. So, regardless, what we're going to end up doing is attaching a bunch of these to our ship in order to be able to build off of it later. So, let's go ahead and set all of that up. There we go. And then Clampatron docking port, like that. That's replacing 2 of the windows, which is fine. It looks maybe a little bit aesthetically unpleasant, but I assure you, all the cool kids are doing it. Alright, can we just do... There's a button for node only, and I can't remember what it is. Oh well. Let's go ahead and find an adapter. I'm going to get really, really into this if I'm not careful. Some might say I already have, but they would be pretty right. Alright, and then we will flip. So here we go. This is the hub. This is the basic hub of our new docking port structure here. Our new not docking port structure. What the hell am I going on about? I'm getting super excitable. I need to just start the next episode. So yeah, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Kerbal Space Program. If you've enjoyed, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Get on the node, you piece of trash. Okay. Oh. Yes. Okay, got it. And yeah, join me next time for my ideas as far as possibly building a spaceport goes. Space station thing. Space stuff. Yay. So yeah, I will see you next time. Have fun.